Agri-process. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow for the future greener, sustainable life.
Good day to all our fellow agri-enthusiasts. Today, I will be sharing with you our process of planting and harvesting healthy and nutritious corn. This is based on the experience of my father and I over the past 20 years of farming here in our barangay, Ibabang Talim, Lucena City. Let's observe the way my father and I plan to grow and harvest healthy corn. Fellow agri-enthusiasts, we start the first step by cleaning of the plantation area. Here, we carefully pick up any debris inside the plantation that might hinder the plowing process with our carabao. Some of these are corn stalks from the previous harvest, trimmed, gathered, and left to dry to be used as soil fertilizer. Once it's clean, we will now prepare the land. Here, we have two methods we use. First, we utilize a healthy and strong carabao. It helps us plow the soil, commonly known as plowing. And the second method, we employ a tractor when the land is tough and scattered. It grinds the tough grasses into finer soil that it passes through. Let's see, fellow agri-enthusiasts, which method is more preferable to use before we start planting. And once the soil is plowed, be ready to plant. We use something called Farmalite for planting. The planter takes seeds and places them in a container by their waist. Takes a handful of seeds, pierces the Farmalite into the soil about an inch deep, drops 2 seed grains, and squeezes the trigger for them to fall into the ground. The planter then pushes the Farmalite into the soil at a distance of about a foot, repeating the process until the planting is completed. After 15 days since planting, we can now apply fertilizer. Besides the natural nutrients present in the soil, fertilizer aids in the healthier and better growth of corn. The nutrients obtained from it are the big three nutrients known as N, P, K. Let's start with N, which is the nitrogen. It helps in greening the leaves and increasing fruit production. Next is P, the phosphorus, which is responsible for the root growth and plant development. And lastly is the K, the potassium, which aids in flowering and maintaining the quality of the product. After fertilizing, we now proceed with weed and pest removal, using chemicals for weeds and pesticides for pests. Fellow agri-enthusiasts, in our next video, we will showcase the solutions to eliminate pests in our plantation. After spraying, we simply need to take care of it by watering, at least once a week for its strength and to enhance fruit development. Upon reaching 100 to 110 days, we can now harvest it. Here's how we ensure a clean and swift harvest. First, we will trim the stalk, leaving about a foot from the ground. Second, we gather the corn in one area. Third, peel the corn and place it in sacks. Once the sack is full, it can be stitched to be loaded onto the cart for transportation to the threshing area. After gathering the corn, we can now process it using a thresher. A thresher is a machine capable of shelling 45 to 50 kilos of corn per minute. The corn will be loaded sack by sack into the machine's hopper, and the operator will remove the stitches and regulate the feeding to avoid jamming. There's also someone dedicated to collecting the cobs without the corn kernels. Another person catches the shelled corn using a bucket, transferring it to sacks once they are full, with each sack capable of holding 3 buckets worth. After threshing, fellow agri-enthusiasts, we can now sun-dry them to enhance quality and process them as feed, which we'll demonstrate in the upcoming video. If you don't have the capability to make your own feed, you can sell it for a price of 33 to 35 pesos per kilo. Fellow agri-enthusiasts, I hope you have learned a lot from this video. With the right information and wisdom, you won't be left behind. My wish is for a bountiful harvest for a brighter future. Thank you very much for listening. Having a great day. This is Kuya Reden, and this is Agri Process. Thank you very much.